Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Merry Christmas. If you are new here, I'm Brenda. I like to film vlogs about lifestyle. So if you're into that kind of thing, please support the channel by clicking subscribe. Please don't forget to like this video, comment, and share. Today is Sunday, obviously, Christmas Eve. Again, happy Merry Christmas Eve or Merry Christmas Eve. I'm on my way to Sunday church. The latest time today is at 11 a.m. My husband can't make it, so I'm going to be meeting my mom there. And I'm running late as per usual. I hope I make it there on time. I honestly think I'm going to be 5 minutes late, which is not cool. But last night I stayed up late editing videos, and obviously I baked those cookies. Woke up early this morning to finish off that Bake With Me cookie video for y'all to watch. And I still got a lot of things to do at home, so I'm going to be filming a little bit of today, and then I'm going to be filming later tonight for tomorrow, because my family and I, we celebrate Christmas. Like, Christmas for us is Christmas Eve, so if anything, it works okay for day 25 for Vlogmas, so y'all can watch that video tomorrow, God willing. But on my way to church, let's get there. And again, Merry Christmas Eve, everybody. We made it. We made it. So I just got back from church. Church was really nice. And now I'm back home. And I'm also experiencing kind of a headache right here in this area. And I'm not sure if it's because I bumped my head a couple days ago. And I didn't bump my head too hard, but I bumped my head and it only hurt for like a few seconds, but now this morning I felt like it was hurting. So when I was putting makeup on, a little bit of makeup on, I noticed that there was like a little bruise, and I'm thinking about icing the area because I don't wanna have a migraine on Christmas. So yeah, that's been my Christmas Eve morning so far. You know, that's reality. I have a huge mess in here because I did some baking yesterday. I mean, it's not that bad of a mess, but I just don't like to have clutter out. So I'm gonna be tidying up the place a little bit before my husband gets home. And I'm also going to bake a pumpkin pie because I want to have a pumpkin pie for tomorrow, Christmas Day. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm also gonna frost the cookies, just tidy up a little bit. Yeah. And I might share a get ready with me later because I basically took a full shower. I washed my hair before church, and I didn't really do like my full on makeup. I just put a little bit of makeup on, but I'm gonna, you know, get ready, you know, quote unquote, for Christmas Eve later. All right, so I just decided to put on my headphones, get in some really good music. I'm listening to right now, what is this song? I've actually never heard it before. I'm listening to You Make Me Brave, Bethel Music, and Amanda Cook. It sounds good so far. I'm gonna take out the pie crust. I am cutting corners, but if you're looking for a delicious, clean, you know, vegan pie crust, Sprouts sells these, and I recommend them. They're pretty good. I mean, there's nothing like making your own pie crust, but I honestly, like, that's just a lot of work. So I'm just gonna be cutting those corners today. And it says here that I have to thaw them in room temperature for 10 to 20 minutes. So that's enough time for me to prep the filling, which is the one that I'm gonna make this time is Minimalist Baker. Yesterday when I went to Sprouts, I had no other choice but to pick up the seasonings in these sizes, and I wanted to get them in the bulk section, like only get what I need. They didn't have all of my spices that I needed. I needed ginger, ground cloves, and then I also needed ground cinnamon, and they didn't have it in the bulk section. The only thing that they had in the bulk section was nutmeg. And out of all of these spices, I like nutmeg, but obviously if you want to achieve that classic pumpkin pie taste, you do need all of these spices. So I've got my canned pumpkin here. This is the one that I grabbed, the organic pumpkin from Sprouts, and it says here that I'm gonna need 2 3/4 cups of pumpkin. Unfortunately, I do not have another canned pumpkin. Darn. Oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? Wow, this pie is a little broken, y'all. That's never happened to me. Oh no. Well then, you know what? I'm only gonna use, it works out. I'm just gonna use, man, today I've just got some hurdles, right? Okay, so I'm just gonna use that. One pie, we're gonna make one pie, and I'm gonna save this one to maybe do like something else, like another pumpkin pie another day, or maybe an apple pie. Yeah, because this is not crowd presentable. It's kind of, yeah, no. Just one pie for tomorrow, and that should be fine, right? Yeah, yeah, come on. Let's look at the bright side. The recipe says just to simply use 1 3/4 teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice. So I could have just bought in 1 bottle of pumpkin pie spice. So now that I've opened all of these, I went on Google to look for a pumpkin spice mix recipe so that I could just make my own pumpkin spice from all of this, and then just do the heaping teaspoon here. So this was from the Pioneer Women. She is a pretty good Food Network cook, so I trust that this pumpkin spice is gonna be good. And then also she has like high reviews on this one. So it says 3 tablespoons of ground cinnamon. 1. Hi, Brenda, man. I'm slipping, man. Should be reading the recipes more. It's been a while since I've made anything like this, so I'm definitely rusty, if you can tell. And then 2 teaspoons of ground ginger. Ginger's a really strong spice, so I'm actually gonna go a little less than 2 teaspoons. So got that out of the way. And then it says to use, oh, can you guys see what I'm doing? Let me see. I'm putting it in this little container. And then it says to use 2 teaspoons of nutmeg, which is my favorite spice. So 2 teaspoons of nutmeg. And then it says to use 1 1/2 teaspoons of ground cloves. Cloves is really strong, so I'm actually just gonna do just less than what that says. I'm gonna mix this up. I don't know where my small whisk is at. That's all it needs, right? Yeah. Use this coconut oil from Sprouts for baking as well. So 1 tablespoon of that. I went ahead and melted that for the recipe. Both the cornstarch and the arrowroot, but I feel like for pies this works fine. Okay, so I have the frosting here that I want to use to frost the gingerbread cookies, or gingerbread sugar cookies, because they're not gingerbread flavored. And maybe I should let this thaw out for a few minutes. So I'm gonna let this thaw out for a few minutes, but first I'm gonna do some dish tidying because I've got a mad dishwasher ready to be put away. Look at it. Ugh, Christmas Eve task, everybody. The kitchen never sleeps. Okay, thought I'd do a get ready with me, and I decided to bring in the camera into our other room that we sort of already fixed. But anyway, let's get ready together. I actually ended up removing my makeup from this morning because I didn't do much, so I just wanted to start all over. And I'm also going to change out of the turtleneck sweater that I was wearing, so I just threw this on for now. So first things first is that I'm going to blow dry my hair because it's still pretty damp from this morning, and I already put all my hair product in, so let's do that. So I blow dried my hair, and then I went to go wash my face because I had removed the makeup, and then I realized I didn't even wash my face. So I did a face wash and I applied the Estee Lauder face cream that I told y'all about. Doesn't seem to do anything for me. And I specifically bought this at Target the other day so that I could put on Christmas because I knew that I was going to be sleep deprived, and I am. So this is an Eye Bright Under Eye Vitamin C spot serum. Never tried these, but it's vegan, so I'm positive that it's not going to give me an allergic reaction. And I'm not supposed to chill this. I'm not supposed to put this in the refrigerator either, so I could just go ahead and put these under my eyes. And I'm going to put it under my eyes while I curl my hair because that's the look that I want to go for today. Curly hair. Whoa, 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 whoa. They're like in this crazy serum. Let me bring a towel. Okay, so I'm back with the towel here. Okay, how do you put these on? Hopefully this doesn't give me an allergic reaction since I'm just so sensitive to all these things, man. Sucks. Well, this is on for it takes 10 to 20 minutes, so that's enough time for me to curl my hair. I love using my T3 curling iron. I was gifted this iron a few years ago. My husband gifted this to me. And I like using the tube, or the curling tube. I don't know which one this is, but I have 3 of them. This is the one in between it. So I like using this one. And then I'm also going to do my makeup, obviously in just a little bit, but it's because I have lots of hair, as y'all can tell. So I just like to start on the bottom half. And I know you're not supposed to do chunks technically, but sometimes I do chunks because it works fine with my hair. So far this is kind of feeling a little like it's burning me, so I don't know if I should remove this. So I went ahead and curled my hair, and usually I know some people brush it out, but my curls will basically fix themselves with the time. Like in an hour it's gonna get wavy. It's not gonna hold up the George Washington look, so I don't really like to brush mine out because then it gets frizzy. So do you see how this looks like right now? Later it's gonna be more of a smooth wave, but for right now this is how I'm gonna leave it while I do my makeup. All right, so I'm just gonna gently twist this into a little clip right here. It should be fine. And now I'm going to disconnect this. Moment of truth. I like to apply this first. This is the Ginseng SPF 40. This gives a really nice tint to the skin. I'm gonna go ahead and apply this all over. And I like to kind of dab it on the skin. Once I apply that, I go in with the Pore Benefit Minimizer. I like using this stuff as well. I'm going to be applying this one here, this Smashbox Minimize Pores. I'm only going to do a little bit in the areas where I have more of that issue. And I usually just pat that. So I know this is a very unusual thing to do, like packing on the primers, but if you have texture, appearance issues, then I recommend really priming up, because the primer is going to be the one to make your makeup look really nice. And also maybe getting a tinted moisturizer, because the tint in the moisturizer really helps reflect a smooth glow to the skin. And of course it also comes down to skincare, but what am I saying? I'm the one dealing with acne, so. Oh, the lighting is better like that. I'm going to apply one more primer, and this is the Estee Lauder Watery Glow. It kind of helps to give a hydration type of look, and since the weather has been pretty dry, I just dab a little bit on the center of the forehead area and in my cheeks, and I just kind of dab it along like this. And I've noticed that this just kind of helps tie in a mild dewy look. So as mentioned, for texture appearance issues, I recommend maybe trying out primers that really help with minimizing the appearance of pores, and just, you know, trying to mix primers together. It's a thing. So now that that's ready to go, I'm gonna go in and apply the Tarte Dark Circle color corrector. I really love this stuff. I already picked up another one because I'm running pretty low, as you can see. But this stuff really works. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply some over these lines. And on my eyebrow area too, since I have discoloration there too. Finally got my hands on a new concealer from Anastasia, Beverly Hills. I'm tempted to try the Tarte brand concealer because I've heard that it's really good too. And actually, I think I've tried it before, but to me, it just didn't do much of what I wanted for my skin. So I'm just gonna go in and put concealer over the color corrector. This was a tip from somebody at Sephora, and it seems to be working. So I really like the brightness that it gives me, the illusion that it gives me of no dark circles. I am losing sunlight. Hi. Let me open up the window a bit more. And that's the reason I came in here, because I wanted natural sunlight. So I like to do my eyes first because of the creasing situation that I also deal with. So I like to just quickly apply my eye makeup, and then I like to set it while I focus on the other situation, which is like the foundation and stuff. So I move quickly because the creases set in really fast, like it's already starting to set. So I go in pretty quickly. And then my Laura Mercier translucent powder, I already picked up another one of these as well because this one's running super low. Too low. There you go. I have enough for right now. So I'm gonna take I have the Laura Mercier Poof here, and I'll just take a little bit and dab it. That this is set and ready to go, so I could continue focusing on the rest of my foundation. So then now I'm gonna go in with my Estee Lauder Futurista foundation, and I use the tint 2W1 Dawn. I like this one because it's hydrating, and I just dab a few. I start with, this is like medium to full coverage. It's buildable coverage, which I really like. I used to wear Kat Von foundation back in the day when I used to deal with terrible acne. But since the acne is not as bad anymore, knock on wood, I like to use this one because it's buildable and it feels lightweight, and makeup has evolved. So it's like you could find foundation for pretty much any skin issues. I like to use hydration because of the texture issues. For some reason, my skin dries up a lot, especially in the winter, and so hydration foundation is the way to go. I'll have to turn this on just to see how everything's looking here. Okay, so then now I like to go in again with the translucent powder to set everything. And this time I'm going to really try and, let's see. Right here. I have this one, and I know that contour sticks have evolved, but I really want to just get through this one. I'm gonna go in and apply the Laura Mercier tinted, this is a tinted moisturizer bronzer, so just a little bit goes a long way. So I'm actually going to apply this maybe like right here on my hand, just so that I don't overdo it. And I just grab a little bit on the sponge. And start my eyeshadow. Today I'm gonna go with like a more moody color. I'm gonna probably do more of a mix of these two. This is also the Color Pop, I think it's Color Pop. With my finger, I'm just gonna go ahead and grab a little bit of the shimmer and the other shimmer and put it on above my eyelid like this. Just because it's Christmassy, you wanna add a little shimmer, you know what I'm saying? All right, so now that the eyes are pretty much done, I'm gonna go in with my eyebrow situation. I like to color my eyebrows in with my Goof Proof pencil. I've had this for a while, to the point that the logo is already faded. Because I don't do much, I just color in a little bit, just to make the eyebrow look a little bit more full. Hence, I got my eyebrows done yesterday, so that's always helpful. I don't do eyeliner anymore because I just don't have the patience for it, honestly, to like put eyeliner on. I just cannot. The top liner at least. But I do have eyeliner. I just never wear it anymore because I just don't have the patience for it. I'm using the Clinique brand High Impact Mascara. This has been my favorite one. It was actually a sample and I really like it. I think I'm gonna buy the actual mascara. I'm gonna go ahead and apply my lipstick, which is the Estee Lauder number 130 Pure Color Intense Nude. I really like this color. I did a lot of the bronze situation. Now I'm gonna go in and set everything one more time with the Laura Mercier powder, but I'm gonna use a brush to help me out with this step after I had to like had to delete some stuff on my SIM card to make room. But now that I set everything up, I secured the look here with the Laura Mercier powder. I'm gonna go in with my final step, which is the Benefit Super Setter makeup set. I'm gonna set my makeup again. So here we go. So this is gonna be the look for Christmas. Let me see if I could turn this light off so y'all can see. So just wavy hair, a bronzy mild look, and that's about it. It's still kind of natural. It's not too much out there. So now I'm gonna go ahead and pick my outfit. So my hair is going to brush out, fix itself basically, but I've got the wavy curls going on, and I picked out one of my H&M sweaters because you just cannot go wrong with a turtleneck, and I like the color of this one. I also put on these earrings. These are also from H&M. And then I kept my jeggings on, which are the Ink brand, I believe it is. I got these at Macy's, and I like the cutout of this sweater. And then for my shoes, I decided to wear my new boots here. They're from Amazon, so I'll link them in the description below if you're interested. But I really like the chunky boot situation. I know they've been out for a while, or like they've been in style for a while, and I've never had a chance to grab some because I couldn't make up my mind with the color. But I finally made up my mind. I really like this tan color. And that's it. So I kind of feel like this is a really simple, family-friendly look. So this is how it's gonna look like, complete outfit. So you've got the purse and the chunky boots and the comfy jeans. I really am Christmas Eve family oriented, ready to go. Once again, thanks so much for hanging out with me this Christmas Eve day. The sun's already setting, which means that our Christmas Eve party is about to start at my mom's house, and I'm gonna be picking up the vlog from there so that y'all can have an episode for tomorrow. So thanks so much for watching today's Christmas Eve episode. Don't forget to like this video, comment, and share. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well. And I will see you all tomorrow, and Merry Christmas Eve, everybody. Merry Christmas Eve.